Hey everyone, okay, so this is my version of the Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply some under eye brightener. And I'm applying this underneath the eyes and I'm going to blend out with a kind of blending and tapping motion with my ring finger. All the products I used are in the description bar. I'm using a powder foundation and blending this onto the skin. Because the video is very matte, I'm going to use a powder foundation just to make things more simple. Just buff it on. A lighter shade and a smaller brush is being used across the eyelids and underneath the eye. Now I'm using a push liner brush and some black eyeshadow, and I'm just pressing and pushing into the lash line just to create a slightly thicker look. Now I'm lining the lips, which unfortunately I didn't manage to film, but you can see me here. I'm just filling in the rest of the lip, and I'm filling it in with the same pencil. And you can stop here if you want, but I'm going to apply a lipstick over it, and this is a red that has a sheen to it. Even though the video is matte, I wanted to do a slightly more punchy look because Lucy's so pale. Now I'm going to apply mascara, and you want to apply as much of this as you want, so go to town on it. The thicker and bigger the lashes the better, because this is just about the lip, so make sure you balance it with a good eye. Filling in the beginning part of the brows here, because Lucy's brows are pretty much tattooed on. So all I'm doing is filling in the areas that are sparse, which is in the beginning of the brow. So make sure with this look that your brows are very well groomed. And remember, they don't have to be perfectly defined, but just there. Cleaning up any mascara mistakes and then sweeping back under with a powder foundation. This will complete the look, but I'm now going to add gloss to it. And you'll see it before and after. I'm using a really, really high sheen metallic red gloss. It just gives this gorgeous vinyl effect to the lip, and I just think it's gorgeous. And here's the before and after. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye. Look how cool it looks. So you think it looks amazing. You look like Miley. Just because you have wild hair and a bad attitude.
You've got the biggest mouth I've ever seen.
I know. Much more you can put in that.